Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Jackie Myers.
And I'm Ethan McConkey. Let's take a look at the news.
Over break, some students around campus utilized the Bradley Police Department's Vacant House Watch service. The Vacant House Watch was established 2 years ago by Bradley Police. It was designed to cut down on robberies over the breaks while students were away at home. Bradley Police started doing vacant house watches when they noticed a large number of robberies during breaks. As far as vacant house watches go, since its conception, crime and burglaries have diminished significantly. Many students throughout the year take the opportunity to sign up before leaving for home.
At Bradley University, we do vacant house watch on fall, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and spring breaks. All you have to do to sign up is come to the police station and fill out one of these forms. We'll come to your house and walk through and everything, make sure everything's kosher, and then once you're signed up, you're on until you're ready to get off.
If you are worried about the safety of your belongings over the school breaks, Bradley Police highly advises you take advantage of their service. For more information, contact crime prevention at mail.bradley.edu. Coming back to Bradley brings you back to the great city of Peoria. But have you ever wanted to learn more about Peoria? Here's your chance. This Saturday and Sunday on the C-SPAN network, Peoria will be featured in multiple pieces that will highlight hidden gems from the River City. There will be features on Peoria's vast history, reputable authors, and politicians, and the city's contributions as a whole. The show will air throughout the weekend on C-SPAN and then will be available online at cspan.org.
If you've been keeping up with politics lately, you may want to check out who's coming to Bradley tomorrow. October 13th, award-winning journalist and former White House correspondent Jessica Yellen will speak in the Michael Student Center. Yellen is this year's featured speaker for the Department of Communications Robeson Lecture. Yellen has interviewed a number of high-end politicians, including the last 3 presidents and first ladies. She has also written for a variety of published papers and covered a number of major news stories in the past 10 years. The event is free and open to the public. And if you can't make tomorrow's lecture, there's another opportunity next week as well. A co-sponsored event, Election 2016, The Evolution of American Politics, will be held Monday next week. This event will be a moderated discussion of how politics have evolved in the past 30 years. Also in attendance will be 2 former members of Congress sharing their firsthand experience. After discussion, the audience will be invited to ask questions of the former members. The event will be held in Baker Hall, room B51 at 7 p.m. on Monday. The event is free and open to the public.
Have you ever thought of a creative idea or an innovation that could change the world? Well, if so, the Turner School of Entrepreneurship and Innovation wants to help you. Brave Pitch is a type of competition where you give an elevator pitch in 3 minutes to describe their idea to a panel of judges and a student audience. The top 3 pitches will win cash prizes, but the number 1 pitch will earn a free trip to the annual conference of the Collegiate Entrepreneurs Organization. The competition will be held Tuesday, October 18th at 5:30 p.m. in Westlake Hall, room 130. To enter the competition, email a brief description of your idea to the school at kenk@bradley.edu. For further information or questions, call Ken Klotz at 677-3882 or visit the Turner School page on bradley.edu.
Last week, Visual Voices featured a European artist that is visiting Bradley for the next couple months. Sophie Ansell is a British artist and filmmaker from London. Her work stems from dark humor and excessive set design that bring her gifts to light. Her ability to be different in a world of conformity allows her to express her raw talent. Funny enough, she started doing short films because she had a crush on a boy with an interest in films. From working with him, she learned and grew into her own artistry.
I like to make videos that take place in their own world, which is sort of like ours but divorced from it a little bit. I'm really into set design, so I tend to stylize things a lot, and it tends to be either like an escapism thing or a reaction against narratives that are fed to us kind of through the media or through the government.
Sophie has a short film she is excited about. This film will be viewed at an upcoming film festival in London.
Coming up, we take a look at the colder weather that appears to be rolling in.
And we get the scoop on entertainment news. Stay tuned.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Was it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Na 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 na, I love you so. I love you, I love you. La 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 la, la 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 la.
We're here.
Yay!
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Yes, I am.
Move! Give it to him hard!
No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Well, Sam, today is what I like to call sleepy weather.
Yeah, Sam, tell us, should we just sleep the next couple days, or is it
You
worth
know,
going outside?
I see where you're coming from, but I would say wait for Thursday and Friday because it's actually going to be really nice. In fact, if we go ahead and check out the radar right now, the weather in Peoria is going to be pretty nice over the next few days because as you can see here, we've got a lot of this rain coming out right through Springfield. It's kind of ripping through Peoria right now, but it's going to shape up to be a lot nicer. As you can see, this stuff all the way down here is going to come up and then head into Peoria really overnight on Saturday into the afternoon on Sunday. But other than that, there's this whole gap here that's going to make it really beautiful, clear, sunny, cloudless weather over the next few days. In fact, let's head over to our high and low pressure map to see what else is going to happen. We're going to have a little ring of high pressure that's going to rip up through our Midwest right here. Not a lot of low pressure, though, which is why we're going to have that 2-day break without any thunderstorms or rain. It's going to be really nice all in all. In fact, let's head over to the 5-day and see what else is going to be happening throughout the week. So on Thursday, we're going to see a high of 61, low at 43. And quite honestly, Thursday is going to be the coldest day out of the next 5. So when you're heading out tomorrow night, just wear a jacket because it is going to be very, very chilly. That trend is actually going to warm up, though, all the way through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and on Monday as well. With our high of the next 5 days happening on Monday at 81 degrees, we're going to see some partly cloudy weather then. Thursday and Friday, once again, going to be beautiful, but that time period between Saturday evening and all the way basically through most of Sunday, it's going to be pretty rainy and thundery. So you definitely want to wear a jacket if you're out then, or maybe it'd be a good time to sleep, as Jackie and Ethan said earlier. We're going to head over to Angela, and she's going to tell us everything that's new in the world of entertainment.
Thanks, Sam. Though it's only been 2 months since the Rio robbery scandal, Ryan Lochte hopes that time heals all. The 32-year-old has learned valuable lessons from his time in Brazil and decided to make moves with his personal life. Over the weekend, Lochte proposed to his girlfriend, Kayla Ray Reed. Lochte credits his now fiancée with being one of the only people to stick by his side while traversing through the messy waters of the robbery scandal. He tells sources that he realized she was the one during this time. Lochte proposed after a helicopter ride over downtown Los Angeles, complete with champagne and cake. Some popular celebrities are taking to social media to show off their nails, and it may not be who you think. Stars such as Zac Efron, the Hemsworth brothers, and other male stars have joined in the Polished Man Challenge on social media by painting their nails. The challenge aims to raise awareness about physical and sexual violence against children across the world. The campaign started after Elliot Costello, the CEO of YGAP, met Thea, an orphan in Cambodia who had faced both physical and sexual assault in an orphanage. Thea painted Costello's nails, and upon hearing her story, he decided to become a polished man. The campaign raises awareness but also funding through their website. To date, the challenge has raised over $510,000. Divergent star Shailene Woodley was arrested earlier this week. Woodley was taken into custody while attending a protest against the building of the Dakota Access Pipeline, a $3.8 billion oil pipeline project that would stretch from North Dakota to Illinois if completed. She was live streaming her protest to Facebook when confronted by the county sheriff's department and arrested for criminal trespassing and engaging in a riot. After spending the night behind bars, she has broken her silence on social media with a poem about hope for the future.
Well, thank you, Angela. Did you get a chance to watch the live stream at all? Any of you?
No.
It was insane. I highly suggest you check it out.
Really?
All right.
Yeah. Oh, snap.
Have you ever wanted to play knocker ball? We'll explain.
And a special guest who spent his last semester on the West Coast joins us in the studio.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
They said a bottle was just a bottle. That no one would ever notice me. But I knew I could be more. That one day, I would make people smile.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
This Friday at Late Night BU, the Market Center will be presenting a knockerball tournament. Knockerball is essentially bubble soccer. Players run around with giant inflatable bubbles surrounding them while playing soccer. The tournament will be held at Late Night BU among teams of 5. If you're interested in registering, a $20 deposit to Market by noon on Friday is required. However, if you show up and play, the deposit is returned. The winning team will win a $250 gift card of their choice, so don't let the opportunity pass you by. And now joining us in studio is a special guest, Jackie.
Thanks, Ethan. Tonight we are joined by senior sports communication major Josh McGee, who actually spent last semester in Hollywood. Thanks for joining us, Josh.
Thanks for having me, Jackie.
Yeah, so could you tell us a little bit about the Hollywood semester?
Well, it's a really great program that we have here in the Slayton College of Communication that really gets to take students to the industry that they're choosing later on after their graduation. It's a program out in Hollywood and Los Angeles where students will be taking classes. Part of the time and the rest of the time is devoted to an internship, which they are helped in their search by Bradley University as well, and they really get a hands-on experience out there in the entertainment industry.
Right, so I know you touched on you had like an internship there and you did some classes, but what else did you do while you were there?
Well, I mean, you do get a chance to explore the city of Los Angeles and kind of all the entertainment aspects of that as well, and just the ability to kind of, the events that you get to go to in your internships as well is just a unique experience that you wouldn't get anywhere else in terms of just any other different programs.
Okay, so with that, what was the best or most fun thing that you did in LA?
Well, one of my internships was with the Los Angeles Dodgers, and just the opportunities that I got once the season started up in April to kind of see the behind the scenes of all that it takes just to put on a regular baseball game. I got to be in the radio booth with the legendary broadcaster Charlie Steiner, listening to him call a game. I got to be on the sidelines with sideline reporters and TV analysts as well and get to see what they do. So just kind of seeing that unique experience, something that I want to take away and build my career upon, was really something that was fascinating to me.
So what would you tell someone who's interested in doing this Hollywood semester?
Well, I would definitely do your research. I mean, there are plenty of opportunities. BJ Lawrence, our associate dean, does an excellent job of guiding the program. She is so much help. I would get in contact with her immediately, telling her that you are very interested in the program. She will walk you by the step-by-step process of not only getting your internship, but all the other kind of details of the program as well, such as housing, different parts of the programs and such like that. So I would get in contact with her, research up on some of the different things that the program has to offer, and talk to people like me. I'm more than happy to talk about my experiences and all of the different things that I got to do and help out wherever I can.
Awesome. So what are your tips for getting the most out of the Hollywood semester then?
I would definitely take part in as many programs as possible. The cool thing about not just having the classes is kind of the extracurricular programs that we got to go do, just such as going to screenings, going to a Dodgers game, for instance, as well. Just kind of even a casual night out, going bowling or something with the rest of the group. It's really cool, an easy way to connect with people and make those networking opportunities really matter.
Great. And could you tell us a little bit more? You've touched on a little bit more of what LA life is like.
Well, I mean, LA life is as advertised. It's big. There's a lot to do. You can't do it all in the so many months that you're out there. But I think that we really got a grasp of what everything had to offer. I mean, going to movie premieres, just like with a bunch of group of people, going to see, I mean, I'm a sports guy, of course, so I've seen all the athletic events, but going to check out just some of the different monuments and things that they have out there. I mean, you do get a lot of time outside of your internship and classes to explore the city. And I think that people who go out there definitely should take advantage of that opportunity.
Okay, and lastly, who should they contact if they want to get involved in the Hollywood semester?
Well, BJ Lawrence is the head of our program. This year, it's actually exclusively Bradley's program. We used to partner with the University of Texas. This year, we are instituting our very own unique Bradley program, and she'll still be the head of that, so I would immediately get in contact with her. I believe her email is bj@mail.bradley.edu, so I would definitely contact her, let her know that you're interested so you can get on the specific list so that you could get all of the information that comes our way.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for joining us, Josh.
Thank you for having me.
The Bradley University organization Fashion Focus invites you to their fall fashion show, The Olympian. Fashion Focus is an organization that focuses on local and international fashion. The organization is collaborating with Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity that will include live performances during the show. The show is free and will be held in New Miller Hall at 7 p.m. this Saturday.
Coming up, we get to see how the Bradley sports teams have been doing.
John Collin has all the highlights coming up next.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Hey, it's Ava, and this is Tess from Vivo's Do It Yourselfie, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear anymore.
Like this old t-shirt.
It's not garbage, it's actually a brand new rug.
And to make it, all you need to do is cut, tie, and glue.
Cut the t-shirt into strips.
Tie the strips into knots.
And glue the knots to the bath mat. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And recycle.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Oh! Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
Nice. Where'd you find the money for that?
I just been saving a little every month.
I can't seem to save anything.
Well, what about all this? What about the money you're spending?
What money? It's gone before I can get my hands on it.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
It's 547.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Welcome back to BUTV. So, John, I heard soccer team slid into a tie on Saturday.
That they did, McConkey. The Bradley soccer team played on Saturday this weekend in a scoreless matchup with SIU Edwardsville. Neither team could find the back of the net in the 0-0 game, even with a total of 30 shots. Braves keeper Logan Ketter would make 6 saves in his third shutout. Jacob Taylor nearly ended the game in the Braves' favor as his header in the second overtime beat the goaltender, but not the defender behind him. The Braves traveled to Iowa to play Drake yesterday. While being outshot 9-2, the Braves fell 1-0 in a thriller. The Braves will meet Drake again in exactly 2 weeks as Bradley is winless in Missouri Valley Conference play. The Braves will play Central Arkansas on Saturday and Omaha on Tuesday at Shea Stadium. Both games start at 7 p.m. The men's golf team fell back to earth this weekend while participating in the NIU Intercollegiate as they closed out the fall season. After first place last weekend, the Braves took 6th position of 12 teams. Drake Bushlong had the low round of the day with a 2 over 73 as he tied for 11th place. Ethan Brew had a strong performance as he snagged his 5th consecutive finish in the top 10. The men's fall season will resume next February. The women's golf team repeated their 6th place finish at the Rocket Classic in a 14-team field. Allie Scotcha reached a top 10 individual standing at long last as it was her first of the year. In both days of tournament play, the Braves took home a round score of 309, with Michigan narrowly escaping the Braves by just 4 shots. The Lady Braves golf team will end its fall season at the Cardinal Cup later in October. The women's volleyball team had a tough fall break weekend as they suffered losses against Missouri and Wichita State. On Friday, the Braves were blanked in 3 sets against Missouri State. In a dominant performance by the Bears, the Lady Braves were pinned under 20 points for all 3 sets. A milestone for Bradley was achieved, however. Jamie Lividay picked up 7 kills and became the 40th player in Bradley women's volleyball history to grasp the 500 career kill mark. The Braves' fortunes didn't improve at all on Saturday as they were swept again in 3 sets against Wichita State. Wichita started off strong early, and the Braves didn't help themselves out, allowing 10 hitting errors in the second set and then falling 22-25 in the final set. The Lady Braves will get a much-needed homestand this weekend as they play North Iowa and Drake on Friday and Saturday. The chaos will ensue at 7 p.m. If you're looking to enjoy good food and support the Bradley men's and women's volleyball teams, Avanti's is sponsoring a spaghetti supper tomorrow night at the I-2 Hall on Farmington Road. The dinner will have food from Avanti's and feature speakers like the voice of the Braves, Dave Snell, along with the basketball teams. Tickets are still available and can still be purchased at the Athletic Ticket Office. A number of limited tickets will also be at the door. Doors will open at 5:30. So I know exactly what I'm doing tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what I'm doing this weekend, too. You got soccer on Saturday, volleyball on Friday. You guys going to be able to check it out?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Should be fun. Stay tuned to see what's coming up this week on Bradley's campus.
Plus, we have another talented Bradley student this week for our musical guest.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
The Late Night BU Hilltop Fall Festival will be held this Friday night from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. at the Markin Center. Activities include tie-dye, an inflatable maze, roller skating, and the knockerball tournament we talked about earlier. The men's and women's music fraternities Phi Mu Alpha and Sigma Alpha Lambda will be at several locations across campus Friday morning selling Krispy Kreme donuts. Sales will last until 2 p.m. and it is $1 for a donut or $9 for a dozen. On Sunday from 2 to 3 p.m., Project Bravery will host a volleyball tournament to raise funds to prevent suicide through education and awareness. It is teams of 6 to 8 people and is $3 per person. To sign up, contact Kennedy Brown at kbrown4@mail.bradley.edu.
So I was thinking, that knockerball tournament, you need 5 people. We have 5 people right here.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Let's
I'm
do
down.
it.
Let's do it.
Totally do it.
All right.
Well, that's it for BUTV this week. I'm Jackie Myers.
I'm John Collin.
I'm Angela Serrano.
I am Sam Kohlmeyer.
And I'm Ethan McConkey. We leave you tonight with a performance from Jonathan Voda. Have a great night.
The awkward smile.
Several drinks, several reasons. All the people I don't believe in. Genuine is hard to find. Beneath the weight of the weekend nights, lethargy now gets us forgotten. There's no quick way up from rock bottom. To feel alive, they want to think that life won't end. And what a shame when we remind them. Another night, another failure. To find connection more substantial. Too afraid to get left behind. But now I'm finding I'm running out of time. Lethargy now gets us forgotten. There's no quick way up from rock bottom. To feel alive, they want to think that life won't end. And what a shame when we remind them. And what a shame when we remind them.